The report said the project will be located between the Upper East Region districts of Boku West, Garu, Timpani, Binduri, and Talensi, and the Bunkurugu, Jinjo, West Mamprosi, and East Mamprosi municipalities in the Northeast region. Among the compensation packages for those to be affected, permanent residential dwellings will be replaced at the resettlement sites, sanitation facilities will be provided by the project, temporary structures such as farm huts will be compensated in cash. Compensations would also be paid for all lands and crops to the affected owners. Herdsmen will be compensated for the loss of grazing land, as well as those into shared nut collection and processing, small-scale mining, and other micro-enterprises. Under housing, infrastructure, and social services, the report said the following will be provided in both affected and resettlement communities. The construction of 4 CHIPS compounds with staff accommodation, 2 health facilities at Pwulugu and Samini, 4 kindergarten, 4 primary and 3 junior high schools, in addition to rehabilitation of 6 educational facilities in the affected district, borehole, toilet facilities, construction of feeder roads, 10 community centers, and 5 chief palaces, provision of markets, construction of 6 mosques and 5 churches, and many others will be provided. There is also a livelihood restoration and assistance program for all those to be affected. The report also outlined the impact of the project on both the physical and biological environment and an implementation plan. The project director, Dr. Pwulugu, spoke to Joy News after the meeting.
As you are aware, a project of this nature has certain impacts on the people who are living within what we call the affected area. In this case, the affected area is the area that will be flooded after the construction of the dam, as well as the construction of the weir downstream for the irrigation. Now, we are required by law and by international practice to ensure that these people are not made worse off. In the sense, we have to resettle them and do so in a manner that ensures that their lives are better off. Now, because it's important that we work with them to understand what their needs are, and including all the other stakeholders. So the purpose of this meeting is to present, after extensive consultation and engagement, to present a report that we've put together as to how we are going to address all the issues that we've identified. Issues relating to where they are going to be relocated to, issues relating to the housing and infrastructure, livelihood restoration, compensation for access loss, that's crops and land, as well as in terms of assistance, transitional assistance during the time they are being moved from where they are now to the new place. The idea is for all stakeholders to understand what we are proposing and also to bring their inputs. So far, what we have now are a set of proposals. Now, based on these engagements and the comments and the inputs and the insights that we get from the stakeholders, we are now going to finalize the report. Now, what's the purpose of the report? The report provides a framework for implementing the measures that will lead to the resettlement and being done in a proper manner. Without such a document, it's difficult to coordinate the activities. As we indicated, this will be a multi-agency type of approach because a lot of the areas that will be addressed go beyond VRA. Issues of forestry, you name it, health, education, town and country planning, roads. All these are areas that are statutory organizations or agencies responsible for. So after we put the program together and put the budget to it, we will then work with the ministries, the relevant ministries, to ensure that the resources are made available to address these issues so that at the end of the day, we can have a resettlement program that we are all proud of, that has learned the lessons of Akosomo and Kwon and Bui, and that the mistakes of the past are never repeated. And the people, generations after us, will not come and regret the fact that they were resettled.